Hello, it's Tracy Daviero here with you from your VA Mentor. So you have to hang with me here for a second. Facebook Live um, has been really wonky. They changed the platform to something called Live Producer about 10 days ago, for me anyway, when I've been looking up things online. Apparently, it's been a few weeks for other people, but for me, I just got the change. And it's been so glitchy. So up until today, actually, I have not been able to use my webcam to do a live for 10 days. So it's actually very cool now that I think I'm live. I hope I'm live. So I'm just going to jump right into it because last week I also got bumped off a few times when I tried to stream in with my Zoom service. So I know that all sounds crazy to you, right? So anyway, I I'm not even going to explain it. I'm just going to jump right into my topic for today, which is routines. And this is one of my routines that I do in the morning. I do Facebook Lives. I do one here on Mondays. I do several more in through the course of the week. I do them all at 10 a.m. And the reason I do them at 10 a.m. is so that if my family is not awake yet, that I don't wake them up too early in the day, and I can get ready, get all my stuff done that I want to get done, and then begin my day with you, begin my work day with you. So I am always happy to be here and hope that you are enjoying these lessons as well. So what we do with these ones, once again, this is something I'm going to try because they stopped allowing us to do it, is we actually download these ones from the Getting Started group and we put them on our YouTube channel so other people can enjoy them as well, and we can invite the other people to the group, and you can see if you're in this group that it's growing rather nicely, which I'm really pleased about. So part of routines is just implementing things as a new VA, implementing things that you do regularly. One of the things I find that I found, you know what, I still actually find, is that if you don't really get into a structured routine, you can lose a lot of time. You can waste a lot of time doing things like research or doing things like content writing or anything like that. And any of you who know my time management sort of advice that I give is one of the biggest pieces of that is giving yourself an open and closed bucket of time. And so, for instance, these Facebook Lives, I can go off on a tangent and I can talk for 20 minutes every single time. But what I'm trying to do is limit them to 10 minutes. First of all, so that I'm able to process, the notes that go with it and do the things that I need to do, as I was telling you, downloading it and uploading it to YouTube and whatnot, so that I can fit all of that into a 30-minute window, because then it's a better use of my time. But also because I recognize that, you have a lot of things going on. I don't want to do 30-minute videos for you every week if I think that you're not going to have time to look at them and watch them and take in the information in them. So I really like short videos myself. And so I am trying to limit them to 10 minutes or less for you. Probably around 10 minutes. Hard for me to get anything out in less than 10 minutes. But now I see with Live Producer, there's a fancy little clock right here beside me, and it tells me that we are at the 3.5 minute mark. So, and I haven't even gotten to any content really yet. So routines are, routine is anything that you set up that you can do daily, weekly, monthly, that kind of thing. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to set up a process for doing something. Anything really. Like I say, I do my Facebook Lives at 10 o'clock in the morning. I write my blog posts Monday afternoons. I do my content writing. I do reporting stuff on Fridays and on Monday mornings. So there's lots of different things that I do in terms of my business. Now, of course, I don't do VA client work anymore, but whenever I did, I had very structured times when I would work on the things that my clients would give me. And so that's what you need to do as well. You need to find time, carve out time to do not just the things that your clients need you to do, but carving out time to do the things that you need to do in your business as well, so that you can develop things like checklists and processes, and so that you're not spending all day looking for clients. If you're spending all day looking for clients and not getting clients, then you need to look at the approach, right? It's really important to give yourself some really focused and strategic ways of doing anything in your business, but particularly things like finding clients, because if you are struggling right now, looking all day long for clients and not getting them, what are you going to do when you finally get a client? Then you're going to have to, you need to find out what works for you. And so you really need to set a routine in place where you're reaching out to, I say 2 people a day, which I think is loads of people. I was watching a Gary Vaynerchuk video yesterday, and he says 20 to 30 a day. If you're actually spending time all day looking for clients, then you should be reaching out to 20 or 30 people. So it is really important to look at what exactly you're doing in that routine. And so, it is something that you have to do daily, just like doing planning, just like doing strategy, just like doing content, doing, social media, any of those things. You want to get into a routine and do something very specific in that routine. So for me, I have a morning routine where I read for 30 minutes, I write for 30 minutes, and I go on social media for 30 minutes. That's why you see me at 10 o'clock in the morning, right here. 10 a.m. Eastern is where we are. So those are 3 habits that I really, really try to keep in my day. I don't always get all of them done. I always get the social media done. Isn't it interesting where they say, you only make time for the things that you want to get done, right? And so I always have time for social media, but I have an alarm that goes off on, not an alarm, I have a notification that goes off whenever I've been on a certain social media profile for any length of time, for 30 minutes. And so I want to know that I'm going to then move on to something else. I was writing a blog post today, and I gave myself a closed end of time to do it. I didn't want to spend 2 hours doing some research and, going to get a cup of tea and doing all that kind of stuff. I got all the things I needed. I sat down and I wrote the blog post, and I wrote it in 30 minutes because I was ready to do it. I got myself ready to do it. So that's what routine does for you. It helps you work more efficiently. It helps you do everything more efficiently. And it's not to be boring. You can change up your routine. For me, I like the same routine in the morning, particularly because I'm not a morning person. So I really do like to do the same things in the morning. I get up, I know what I have to do, I get into my day, I ease into my day, and then things can change up. Absolutely. After 10 a.m., my days are not the same anymore, that's for sure. But it helps you to get things done on a regular basis. And so it helps you to implement things that maybe you're not doing as often as you should, like looking at your bank account and seeing where money is coming in and money is going out, or maybe doing follow up with people who are in your pipeline or people who are in your network. And so you want to make sure that you're doing all of these things on a regular basis, and you're not just looking into doing follow-up once a month. What are you going to do on a regular basis? What's that going to look like for you? It also allows you to implement systems. Anything that you are doing over and over and over again, look to see maybe if there's another way that you can do that. If something, if there's a platform out there that you can use, or an online service or something like that, something to help make you more efficient. And so if you can sort of squish everything down that you need to do into an hour or so a day, then the rest of your time can be fulfilled by connecting with prospects and doing sales conversations and getting clients. And then after that, then that time can be used doing client work, right? So you want to be able to really, especially as a new VA, you want to really maximize the amount of time. Don't spend hours making a logo. Give yourself some time. If you're not good at making a logo and you can't kind of make it in an hour, have somebody make it for you. I'm not even going to lie. Your logo is the last thing that people care about whenever they're going to hire you for a VA. They really want to know what you can do for them and how much it's going to cost them. So focus on those things. Your company name is not that important. Your logo is not important. Your website, although you need it, is not something that should, take you days and hours. You don't need to learn how to do your own website. It's about getting these things done quickly and being able to move on to the really important things in your business. And that's deciding your services, writing the copy and the social media content and everything like that around how you can help your clients, and then physically connecting with those clients. It's going to be the fastest way that you're going to be able to start your business and build and grow your business. So that's what I've got for you today. I did not get kicked off, which I'm super excited about. I'm hoping that this is posted to the right place. We're going to find out really soon, aren't we? And that's it. So I'd love to hear what kind of routines you have implemented into your business, and cover your questions and comments too. I will see you next week. Thanks.